Welcome back to Tower of God, Manhwa. So, in the last video, the fighting mostly died down. Everybody is now on a mission to actually reach the arena where the fated chess match is going to be held. The so-called Sprout. And yeah, but on the other hand, we do open up with Kelhelm firing at Pobido's fleet there. I only now noticed that some of the ships there are actually looking like open books. Ah, nice start, Rohal. Anyway, let's get started. Yeah. I mean, we have seen that all these ships and their guns and such actually do something, but yeah, a high ranker, or in this case a Fug Elder, just blasts them away like nothing. They're under attack! The ship has taken damage. There appears to have been hiding among the debris. Those jerks. How dare they mess with our family? Oh, is he counterattacking? Yeah. He does manage to close the distance. And gets promptly kneed by... No, not Kelhelm, it looks like. Ugh. Oh, that's a butterfly guy. Like the one with butterfly wings. Oh, you! Kelhelm, I'll deal with him. Alright. They, some of the Hook elders are very androgynous. And also their clothing style. Heading for the Arena 3. A few minutes later. Everybody is dead. You didn't even need to show that battle. Ugh. They started censoring again. Okay, damn it, properly. Who the heck are you? How can someone so powerful not be included in the rankings? Where have you been hiding until now? I don't believe I'm obliged to answer that. Fug Elder, Blue Hole Garnak. If I remember correctly, Blue Hole was a term for someone in deep hiding. And also, yeah, an aquatic term for a underwater cave, like a cave that you can reach from the seafloor. Nickname Butterfly. Okay, you are literally the butterfly guy. Okay. But I suppose I can tell you as a parting gift on your way to hell. I came from the darkness. Huh. Like, why did they both say that? Are they, like, literally connected in some way? No, I am concerned that everybody, like, of their power level or the family head power level can just produce people, or did he somehow clone himself and they are literally the same person? Just, well, looking differently, obviously. Anyway. Flutter. Ah. Flutter as an action doesn't sound very threatening, but yeah, given that the butterflies then absolutely murder the guy, yeah. Pobido forces versus Lopobia branch leaders. Isn't that The Pobido family's battleship? Oh, it can't be. Does it mean the Pobido family is here? Every time we see the turtle leader, they are hiding in their shell. Heh. There you are, my poor little pawns. Listen up, Lopobia branch leaders. If you have any intention of surrendering, now is the time to do so. Surrender and I'll spare your life. Surrender? My father actually told me to kill you all. Didn't I read this already? There's I have a bit of deja vu. Is this the right chapter? Yes. But I'd like to have a little fun with you. I feel like the worst student in the class who suddenly got the power to decide the fate of all the top students. What's he talking about? So I want to play God for a little while instead of killing you right away. I've had enough of this nonsense. I think we just saw her like exploding into her blood rings. But not her attacking with it, yeah. What's happening here? Oh, come on, is that all you've got? Shoot, there's some kind of barrier surrounding the ship. Ah, yeah, now I see it. The blood splatters against the barrier here. My father had this battleship specially made by the workshop. May not be on board at the moment, but it will take a lot more than that to make a dent in it. His father isn't on board? Barry or not, the family leader isn't on board. Just give it everything you've got. We can beat it. She has like little plastic fish with guns in them. Okay. Also a much bigger fish. Oh, from him. Oh no, wait. He was a Pobido guy. Oh, he's fighting her, yeah. And it looks like it's going well for him. At least he's dispersing a lot of water. They might have caught us off guard. There are too many water drops everywhere. But all the branches from the battleship are here. Do you really think we're just going to sit back and let you beat us? It's kind of funny how her little water gun is probably more threatening than the, giant, not giant, than the Gatling from the fish mouth there. Does that help? No, not particularly. Easily disarmed. Ah! More screaming. Who dare to attack my little sister? Mine, guess is he... Well, the green hair isn't that uncommon in the Lopobia family. So I don't see that much of a similarity. Oh. But there he is arriving. That white coat, it's him. The Pobido family leader. What do you mean you're sparing the branch leader's Belleria? Oh, thank you for reminding me of his name. I should probably note him down. He might be important later. He might still be important later. Or did I? And I just overlooked his name. Oh, I did, but I didn't find him. Anyway. Come on. Oh, my pen isn't working. Ah, fuck it. I told you very clear to kill all the Lopobia branch leaders on the spot. I didn't expect you here so soon, sir. You scared me. I was going to kill them, of course. But I thought of a more amusing way to destroy the Lopobia family. Father, didn't you agree to go along with my little plan in this war? I'm going to use these people as my pawns. Yeah, you got to remember that uh, Gustang basically gave him permission to rebel, and coordinate with Kirin's rebellion. The day before the showdown, Bam and his team are heading to the arena. Yeah, with their little, not pufferfish, the other thing, blowfish ship. Probably flying through the breach that the folk people made. What happened here? The ship is in ruins. The Pobido's forces attacked. Who could have possibly dealt that kind of damage to the fleet? Not that I'm complaining, of course. And judging from their faces, it seems to be a rather rough ride. Yeah, nobody's here to stop them. What's that? Like, have we seen this ship? And is it attacked again? Or attack 2? No, something is teleporting in. Who are they? Lord Grace. I know. I didn't expect Volhek's song. Oh, we did see it. Okay. To get involved in this? Well, we'll see about that involvement right now. That was a pretty short chapter. Lord Grace, I know. I didn't expect Volhek's song to get involved in this. Heading for the arena 4. So he's checking out who arrived here. Are you in there, Volhek-san? My master wishes to see you. Knock, knock. Huh? Is that Urek Master himself? I will assume so. At last! Right back at you. How about to smash this and then ask you? I wouldn't do that if I were you. You'll hurt yourself, butterfly. Okay, there are a bunch of people in there. It is a big ship. Hey, stop being so aggressive. We are not here to fight those people. If we need to resort to violence, then we will, but we should at least try talking first. We're civilized people, remember? Who is in there? Why are you being this way? It's not like you. Advice. It's the Vice Commander. Oh. Urek isn't the commander for like some? Huh, interesting. Urek Mahasino. Middle area. Bum and his group are heading over to the arena. That's let me take another look at this, like, more detailed back tattoo. Yeah, the art has improved a lot. But the thing is, if Bum successfully arrives at the arena, they win, right? Hmm. So it can't be that easy. Question marks? And an exclamation mark? Ah! Still a rather rough ride. What is this? Um, I think we've arrived at the Navigator's Crossroads. Okay. Navigator's Crossroads? It's a special warp device used by navigators to reach their destination. Navigators refer to themselves as such because they are travelers who explore the tower. They're mostly interested in things that have existed since before the 10 great family leaders entered the tower. Like the Sprout, I assume. But then they said that is ancient, I think. Like the legendary machine civilization, the towns of ancient people who worshipped flowers and plants, or the nests of ancient creatures, are traces of the supernatural machine god or god of nature that they believed in. Ah, interesting. We did see a panel where they were fighting like a uh, skeletal machines, like with guns on grafted on them, like Terminators, effectively. Most of this information is unreliable, of course. Navigators argue so much about it that they've even divided themselves into factions. Which, hmm. And then it puts a whole new perspective on Robodon being the only one able to control plants through the tree. Apparently, plants are the more powerful beings in some sense. We have seen precious little plants. Like we have seen some normal ones, but not. Well, we had some forests in the on some of the floors, but nah. I thought I had a point there, but I'm probably overthinking this. Oh, and just so you know, the floor of tests is one of the most important destinations. Remember that guy who followed us around? My lord! Oh, he's not really a navigator. Oh, yeah, that religious guy. Alright, I remember someone like that. Such a kind and fun person. If you use the navigator swap device, you can reach the arena without anyone or anything getting in our way. But I don't think Goruro knew the location of one of these top secret warp devices. There's one problem with using that warp device. Before we reach our destination, we'll be asked a question to see whether we really belong there, and we need to answer correctly. What kind of question? No one knows what they ask, but to be honest, this is my first time using one of those things. If you answer the question incorrectly or you give a strange answer, they assume that you're not worthy of entering the destination. And in cases like that, I've heard that they might send you somewhere else altogether. Problem is that the places where they send you are said to be extremely dangerous. Why are you so worried about us getting the answer wrong before we even try? Huh? Not sure about the rest of you? But I happen to be a member of the Probido family, the guardians of knowledge, literature, and history. You make me more nervous than before. Yeah, unfortunately, we have already been told that at least some of that history is falsified. And for now, this is our only way to reach the arena at the moment. Oh, who is... Wait. Oh! Don't need your help, you fools. If I ask Emily, she'll tell me whatever I want to know. Emily is still active? Like, isn't she on a USB drive somewhere? And I am confused. What was the last you've seen about Emily? God, that was ages ago. Let's give it a try. Greetings, traveler. My name is Arthur. Arthur, and I'll be guiding you to your destination. In order to determine whether you belong in the destination that you seek to reach, I will ask you a question. If you fail to answer it correctly, you may be sent to a different destination. Do you accept these conditions? Yes. They don't even have to leave the ship. Very well. What destination are you trying to reach? A place that navigators call the sprout that grows no more. Ooh. I see. I will now ask you a question. Okay, now the question marks make sense. Suited to your destination. And now then, this is the question. You awoke long forgotten memories. You made the sprout that grows no more blossom with new flowers. You have even brought a deeply buried calamity upon us by opening the door and entering this place. That was not supposed to be you originally. Oh, but rather Rachel? Who in the world are you? Did you just ask? That was him, okay. Who this guy is? Hey, were you asking a Slayer cadet just now? What kind of bizarre question is that? This is correct. I will not allow any more questions. Please state your answer. Shoot, that's such a vague question. What does that question have to do with the place we're trying to reach? I need Emily's help. She answered me. I'm not obliged to answer you. Maybe that is the actual answer? What the? What's gotten into Emily all of a sudden? It's almost like there's some emotion in her answer. Do you want to know who Bam is? Why are you asking something so obvious? Huh? Bum is just Bum. He's not hiding anything. I don't know much about his past, and there's definitely something different about him from the rest of us. But Bum is exactly like he seems. Irregular, slack-handed. Why is everyone so eager to put their own labels on him? I mean, she's not wrong. Bum is certainly the most earnest and straightforward person in the whole tower. Bum is simply Bum. And Darcy. Whatever people say, Bum will never be what you want him to be. Oh, and okay. Your answer has been received. Hey, wait, that wasn't our answer. The answer is fail. Incorrect. Damn it! Why would you give an answer like that? Because I'm right, besides. I don't think that guy wants to let Bum reach his destination anyway. What do you mean? Since you failed to answer the question correctly, you will be sent somewhere else. The destination will be more fitting for your incorrect answer. Oh, and the lamp is the warp device. Wait, what? Wait! No! Okay, I severely underestimated how big the table is. And there they go. Ah. I don't have it completely under control yet, but what if I use the power of the second round? If that place is really where I need to go, then I can get there. Okay, Bum. Oh, is he overpowering the warp device there? I'm changing our course. Hmm? I don't believe this. I I can't control the destination. Oh, he's actually managing it. I knew it. He's the wild card. That was the correct answer. Reminds me of Persona 5 now. And that is Bum's second thorn. Able to guide them now to the sprout, or do they end up somewhere else entirely? Huh? Well, that at the least looks pretty planty. It's not a sprout itself, but maybe a portal to the sprout. But also, yeah, a Pobido fleet right in front of it. What the heck? Where are we? I recognize the navigator sign on that gateway. That's the gateway to the sprout. Pobido's horses are here as well. So we made it? Is that guy some kind of superhero or what? Basically. But can they still stay hidden from the Povido fleet? What's that alarm for? Hmm? Oh, and that's Troy Marai appearing from his prison? Just in time. Is that Lophobia? Träumerei? You have to fight the boss right from the start? This is so unfair. We will see if they need to fight him. Oh, nice. Violet's warning again. Yeah, him appearing. Is that Lophobia? Träumerei? You have to fight the boss right from the start? This is so unfair. The unauthorized one. Again. You have to fight the boss right from the start. This is so unfair. Or maybe, hopefully, Träumerei will be busy with destroying the Fobido fleet. Hey, what should we do? This is a nightmare. Isn't it obvious? We'll pretend to be someone else until we find a chance to sneak away. What's going on? Who does that floating carrier belong to? I believe it's one of Lopovia's floating ships. What are they doing here? Attack! Yeah, maybe Träumerei will actually be busy for a while. What's a chance? Let's go. He escaped to the entrance while Probido's forces are attacking him. Uh, oh, I thought something was shooting at them, but no, that was their engine. Why did this have to malfunction now of all times? Oh, there are also sitting ducks. Oh, great. Uh, but Träumerei's creatures are, well, taking care of the Lopobia fleet. Uh, uh, can't believe how powerful he is. I know you're on board the ship. Come out, irregular. Uh, don't do more. There's an intruder over by the entrance. I've been told it's one of Lopobia's floating ships. I see. Don't send any other troops after it. I'll handle this myself. It looks like I can't convince him to come out. Yeah, but even Dumas shouldn't be much of an issue for Träumerei. In that case, destroy the ship. Ah! And the engine is still sputtering. Oh! Out there, blasting away. Ah! while that alligator thing is trying to eat them. Or in this case, just slam into them. Are they teleported out? Run! You have to make it to the entrance. Well, oh, but Something just blinded the alligator. Is that Dumas doing? Oh. No, who was that? Or maybe it looks like Tiara, maybe? Well. Anyway, they are teleporting straight to the entrance. Huh? No, that was Duma. Okay. It's been too long, Lord Toimarai. I'm Duma of the Pobido family. Yeah, it was just his multi-speared arsenal there. Forgive me, but I have orders from my family leader to take the regular with me. Duma. Having trouble remembering him too. I don't have time to deal with you pathetic creatures. Also, the entrance is way bigger than I thought it would be. They just have to reach it. Yeah, the Duma might be in trouble. As a whole bunch of electric eels are coming for him. No, he is so far holding his own. My, my neighbors are awfully noisy today. I hope the mic filters it out. Mm. Still slashing away at the eels. But of course, he has plenty more creatures to go. Like that giant demon, for example. But Dumas is still fighting. Hmm. Oh, I thought he just threw it. No, he's zooming past it, evading its green fire breath. But, oh, it is not in fact fire, it's poison. It's poison. The thing looks like a gateway, but is it safe to just pass through it like this? I don't know, just keep running. It's better than facing Traumerei at least. There he is. Stop wasting my time and come with me. Oh, and now a bunch of apes are blocking the path. Crap. Not for long. Tiaras, the explosion, flower explosions make short work of him, of them. That woman is brutal. Yeah, no hesitation. There are more coming. Oh, es war, yeah, suddenly Dumas comes from them, for them. Ah, yeah, and blocking the entry. So Dumas on one side and Toimarai on the other. Tiara, the family leader, ordered me to bring the irregular to him, give him to me. Oh, that's not, I can't do that. Yeah, I'm supposed to be keeping an eye on him, and we're technically partners at the moment. What is there to discuss? Neither of you is taking him with you anyway. Cilia, don't waste your energy. I have no intention of letting anyone else take the irregular. Yeah, many more of his divine creatures are at his beck and call. He's so obsessed, especially for someone who has it all. Hey, all we need to do is get through that gateway. On the count of three, fire your most powerful attack and make a run for the gateway. 1, 2. What does he have? Grenades? Or what is that? 3. Oh, who is saying that? Yeah, it's so early. Can't believe what good little students you are. Who's that? I don't think we have seen that thing before. Whose observer is that? They're very different for me. I was always late as a student. It does irritate me somewhat. Huh. But congratulations on making it this far. Although you've only reached the entrance. Who's that? Yeah. Oh, Belleria. I imagine you're all curious to know who I am, so allow me to introduce myself. I'm in charge of Pobido's forces in this war. My name is Pobido Belleria. Would now like to tell you all, Second in Command Belleria, how to reach the arena. Somewhere at a distance from the arena Fuchs. Somewhere at a distance from the arena. Point. Fuchs floating carrier. Garnak, get away from the floating ship and do not attack. Yes, Lord Grace. Okay. And there is Urek. Just as I expected from the tower's official hyenas. You people never miss the smell of blood. But if you keep getting in my way like this, you might you might end up as dead bodies yourselves before you get the chance to eat one. Yeah, he looks somewhat different than in season 2. Just from the art style, I mean. Urek, Masino. Get back, Butterfly. That's not the kind of guy you want to get mixed up with. This is my second time seeing you up close like this, Urek Masina. Hey, old man, I didn't expect you to see you lurking around here. I actually wanted to have a little chat with you about those babes. You sure are good at you sure are good at hiding. It's almost impossible to find you. I wasn't really trying to hide. But I don't see how this concerns you. Why don't you mind your own business? Says the guy who's so scared of the 10 great family leaders that he's too afraid to settle down anywhere. What are those babes to you anyway? You people have no right to raise children. I'm sure you didn't come all this way to exchange silly jokes. And for your information, we are a lot more settled than you are. What are you doing here, Urek? I thought you agreed not to get involved with anything that happens inside the tower. Why don't you just look for a way out of the tower like usual? Interesting. And we did know that um, that's Urek's main goal, but that he agreed not to do anything about stuff inside the tower is new. One second. And I know that's what I said before. But I've had a little change of heart. The truth is, I'm against this fight. I don't want any of the 10 family leaders to die yet. Really? I see. That's why you came here? Gloom. Then you'll need my permission to pass. You're kidding, right? Since when have I ever needed anyone's permission to do anything? Oh. It is getting a little bit dark. And still plenty of time to go. Anyway, more violence warnings. What are you doing here? What are you doing here, Urek? I thought you agreed not to get involved with anything that happens inside the tower. Why don't you just look for a way out of the tower like usual? Well, I know that's what I said before. But I've had a little change of heart. The truth is, I'm against this fight. I don't want any of the 10 family leaders to die yet. I see. That's why I came here. Then you'll need my permission to pass. You're kidding, right? Since when have I ever needed anyone's permission to do anything? Is that him powering up? Distorting the Shinzo around him even? Or just a stylistic choice. The unauthorized one, too. Which is just kinda another word for an irregular. Like you are literally not authorized by the tower. Well, kinda. Like head on let Bum in. Or let Bum like take the test on the first floor. So it's kind of... Anyway. Oh. Tense standoff. While Calhellum and Jinsung are doing what? Staying out of this. I suppose we'd better stay out of this, huh? It looks that way. I don't think either of them are going to do anything too reckless right now. There's no point in getting involved in the argument. Ooh. We're going to see Urek finally get serious. I didn't come here with the intention of fighting you, huh? At least this will be a good warm-up for me. Well, probably not. Is that so? I'm not sure who you came here to fight. But in case you can't tell by looking at me, fighting me is going to be a lot more than a warm-up. If there's any darkness in this tower, It's me. He says as he summons a little orb of light. Is this an orb technique? Hmm. Or maybe not. Oh no, there's... Didn't we see like some sort of compression technique where then they fire it? What am I? Shit, I recently rewatched Jujutsu Kaisen and I might be confused by that. Because that's very similar to that one blood guy's technique. Anyway, dark charge. But anyway, an ironic name for, well, something that looks very much like a light blast. Damn it, what's wrong with him? We're right here. Run! Oh, they are concerned about ending up as collateral damage. He's using a dark charge. Okay, now it looks darker. What the heck is wrong with that guy? It's destroying the floating ship. Urek isn't even concerned about himself. He's trying to save the ship. But it does have shields. Hey, that's one of my favorite floating ships. Are you going to compensate me if it breaks? Literally trying to push it away. No shame. If it means that much to you, then I'd love to destroy it. Rude. Besides, I can easily buy you a new floating ship. I mean, that looks cool. Far less butterflyish now. Make here Luslec in dark charge mode. I have a lot more money than you do. We have seen with Jinsung at the auction that Fook has a lot of money to throw around. That son of a knows exactly what buttons to push. Dark charge. Unleashed. A little seed and sprout? That little prick doesn't miss a beat. Get away from you, bastard! Back! He just kicked the ship away. Who else is in there? Or did he just attack Luslec? Oh, he probably attacked Luslec. Oh, what the hell is this now? That's what grew out of the seed? Hmm. No. But Luslec looks a little bit worried there. So it cleaves through his darkness. The spell. Oh, but Luslec is evading, possibly like dissolving and reforming. Can he teleport inside that darkness? And now a different sprout, which is interesting. They told us before that plants are basically impossible to control, but like that this is the territory of a vastly more ancient civilization. And now he is using some sort of like plant spells. Or at least it very much looks like plants. And I mean, Urek doesn't seem concerned. Instead, going right back for the attack. I mean, I am now thinking, did we see anybody else use any sort of plant techniques? Well, yes, actually, I am forgetting, of course, like Dowan's flower petal attacks, or like, of course, Yuri's rose attacks. These are technically plant attacks. Mm. Anyway, but so far, Urek is dodging all of it. But interesting that he actually has to dodge. This is no easy warm-up, as Luslec said. Water Autumn Unleashed. Damn it! Watch out, this guy isn't messing around. I thought you'd back down after a minute or two. You're sure taking this seriously right from the start. It's time for me to get serious too. Oh, are really warming up? The concept of jumping around in the air is a bit silly, but 10% Shinzo reinforcement? I, who's him? Okay. Are you ready to ramp things up? Oh, let's spell again. Should have some way to deactivate the spell, but I don't like overthinking things. A much simpler solution. Just beat the crap out of him. 15%? Ooh. Ha! Before he gets a chance to use the spell. Ah, just beat it with brute force. Hmm. Did he actually hit Luslec now? Seems to defend there. Oh. So he's smashing his own shockwave against Luslec's darkness. Oh, and he did hit him. Oh. That attack just now would have knocked the head right off most people. You folk people must have skulls of steel. It's so hard. But Luslec shoves him? Oh, piercing technique. Oh, he slams into him with the signature technique. Yeah. Forcing even Urek to defend. And he's tapping on his foot. Oh. You're flying. How can, like, stepping on your foot? Anyway, I guess they are kind of standing on Shinzo, not really flying. I'm overthinking this. And yeah, he is. Luslec is coming for Urek with a bunch of piercing attacks. Looks like even he felt that. People from Volhek Song appear to have strong ribs as well. But wait, aren't you the Vice Commander? Doesn't seem right for me to fight someone below my level. You really do have a gift for pissing people off, don't you? Who's the commander? Just wait, I'm about to be promoted for beheading a full commander. I think that might ruin your chances of being promoted. Unleash. Plumed Thistle. Yeah, his Unleash attacks are all plant themed. A weak willed person like you could never kill me. Weak willed? You have no idea how much willpower I really have. Oh, and there was this one canine guy who could transform into some sort of wood. Yeah, there are plenty of plant-based attacks. Yeah. Did I actually say that? Weak willed? You have no idea how much willpower I really have. You're going to regret saying that. This further strengthening? What? What is Urek planning? 25%? Yeah. Oh, and suddenly Urek is right there. Now even faster than before. Tearing apart the thistle. See, I told you I don't want anyone to die yet, but I'm warning you. If you keep getting on my nerves, you'll be next. Yeah, that's not even at his full power. Can't stand how cheerful you are. Still violence warning. The two of them are butting heads more seriously than I expected. I wonder if he can really win this showdown. For death situations, I'm not sure if anyone in the tower could defeat Urek. Can't see how this fight will end. I agree. But they both appear to be after different things, so I doubt they'll fight the hardest right now. If they were to fight now, that guy might have an advantage with his little magic tricks. Oh. That's probably Urek talking. I've had my eye on him for a long time. No, that's Luslec talking. But this is the only the second time that I've seen him try in a fight. Unleash. A person's strength can't be fathomed. It's impossible to predict what they'll do. Ghost Orchid. It is sprouting. An orchid with a face, huh? I expect no less from Fook. What a monstrous plant. He just charges in with another kick, and what the hell is that? Just slams into him? Looks like it worked. Got to admit that does look rather creepy. This thing creeps me out. He just knocked away Luslec to grab the orchid instead. Ah, Greek. Then rips the stem apart. Die. That looks very creepy indeed. Urek didn't even hesitate to get rid of that strange looking flower. Ah, most people assume it's some kind of trap. That's right. But there must be some reason that guy created a flower like that. I bet it was bait because he knows how daring and reckless Urek is. I have a feeling that destroying that flower was a big mistake. Luslec does look a bit concerned there. uh, Comically so. It is interesting that his, like, I don't know if that's supposed to be a scar or why his, go away, why his face is like split in two like that. But this looks very similar to Evankel actually. Huh. Wait, why does he look so flustered? I saw this coming. Was that flower not actually supposed to be destroyed? Then he should have protected it at all costs. Sure, that was my deadly move. This isn't good. So no, he's actually concerned. The unauthorized one, 3. Yes, Urek now once again slams into him. Keeps his assault up. It looks like he's losing. Are we about to be out of a job? That's your concern. Can't just pick a new leader, right? Can't we? It's not the end of the world. Just a few pages ago, they were concerned to end up as collateral damage. You losers, it serves you right. Oleg Song is now going to take away the number one pain in the neck in his tower. Who is in there? I don't mind you taking him, but could you tone down the attitude? Strange, he shouldn't be this easy to beat. He was this weak when I fought him briefly before. He's not fighting his hardest because I'm not his main target? This guy is holding back against me? Against Urek Masino? Yeah, this looks like a bad idea. Hey, there's one too. If you're not going to fight me seriously, then I refuse to give you even one more second of my time. There's actually someone else here that I need to fight, so I'd rather not waste my energy. If you keep boring me like that, I have to push you aside and it won't be pretty. Shin's reinforcement. Left arm alone. 30%. Fist of Gorgons. But I going to turn him to stone. I think I'm not trying my hardest. I'm offended. Of course, neither of us wants to use up too much of our energy here. But I'm dead serious right now. I want nothing more than to wipe that smug look off your face. And then... and make my way over to the arena. Oh, it looks like he did smack Urek right in the back here. God, what's that? The attacks, they just keep coming. Remember that plant that you destroyed earlier? You probably thought the spell disappeared completely. But that spell doesn't disappear when it's broken. Instead, the plant's spores spread throughout Shinzu and quickly take over the surrounding area. Oh, but not the ghost orchid, but the thistle earlier. But once the spores have conquered all the Shinzu in the area. They use the thin leaves as blades. And they don't stop attacking until they get revenge against the person who harmed them. Oh. Infinite vengeance. Goblin thistle. Once the goblin thistle targets someone for revenge, it never lets them go. It does look like this is causing even Urek some trouble. Even if the spell is broken, the spores continue to fill the area with the dark charge in it. It's impossible to completely eliminate all the spores until they kill you and get their revenge. So what he needs to do is break the dark spell, like the dark charge status. I knew it. This was all part of his plan. Never lost faith in you, my god. They were the ones who taught you, not me. Does this mean you let that orchid be destroyed on purpose before? No, the ghost orchid really was my deadly move, but he destroyed it so effortlessly. It caught me off guard. So you really are a fool after all. Anyway, I have other things to do as well. I just want to hurry up and put an end to this pointless fight. Cry out, my dear Thistle. Let everyone on this floor be terrified. Thistle's dirge. By your funeral song. Oh, is he actually wounding Urek? Certainly looks like it. Ah. Lots and lots more slices. That stinks. It's been a long time since I felt anything like this. I'd almost forgotten the sensation of pain. That's probably just a cue for him to power up even more. I'm so grateful for this. So, Fist of Gorgons. Whoosh. Okay. Is he indeed dispelling the dark charge with that? What is that supposed to do? Just blast away all the Shinzu so the thistles have nothing more to feed from? What is happening? And even our onlookers here are blasted away. Smash. And blast. Since spells derive from the incomplete side of this world, there's always a formula to break them, of course. The incomplete side. But I don't bother giving myself a headache by trying to figure that out. This isn't good. I simply destroy the spell before it even has time to spread. Or that, okay. Because that's how goddamn strong I am. Okay, that works, I guess. It obviously does. Mm, I, I don't want to end the video right in the middle of that battle. Assuming this is the middle. or maybe, hopefully it ends now. Simply destroy the spell before it even has time to spread. Because that's how goddamn strong I am. Enkidu. No, the irregular that killed the administrator was Andrew. Uh, I confused those two names for a moment and was very concerned. Who's Enkidu? Did we hear that name? This isn't good, but that hopefully means that the battle is over. Why do you sound so worried? You haven't already shown everything you've got, have you? No, I still have lots of tricks up my sleeve. But doesn't it seem strange that someone can punch through a spell like that? Is that guy even human? Strongest human ever. I don't really want to fight someone with such an unfair advantage. You don't want to turn back either, do you, Lord Luslec? But Lord Grey Seeks is almost within reach now. No, of course, you're right. I just don't feel like fighting anymore. What are you talking about, and what are you going to do? You're going to fight me properly now, or will you give up on going to the arena and leave? I'm not sure. Let me ask you something first. What is it? I want a 10 great family leaders dead, and you don't. That's why I came here. Before we began this battle, you said you're after a different kind of prey. According to your own stated purpose, you shouldn't be hunting anyone here. So who in the world did you come here to find? Come on, you're the head of Urek. You're just pretending not to know that, or do you really not know? I was going to say bum, obviously. Anyway, there's a third party involved in this war. I'm not exactly sure what their goal is, but one thing I know for certain is that they want the 10 great family leaders to fall in the arena. But now I'm thinking, boss. Because very obviously Bum's goal isn't that. You knew that much, right? Well, I do, at least. That's why I'm asking this. Do you know who exactly those people are? Please enlighten us. I'm afraid I can't just give away valuable information like that. In case you haven't noticed, we're not really buddies. But there's one thing I can tell you. Ever the people involved in this war are, they're my prey. I see. Very well. Then I guess that's that. You and I really are enemies after all. So let's fight. Sounds good. Let's get this over with. But this isn't the time or place for it. Oh, that was just like. But this isn't the time or place for it. What? I'd like to keep fighting you, but I can't afford to delay any longer. Oh. Klang. Is he now trying to trap Urek? But the space just... What? What is that? That's all the time I have for you at the moment. I'll see you in the arena. Although, to be honest, right, I wished I had never had to see you again. Bright charge. No longer dark charge. Now it's shattered into pure white and blue. Uh, when a dark charge is deactivated by force, it creates a temporary blank space around those trapped in it. You're isolated from each other as long as you're in that space. In other words, you can't catch me. If you keep getting in the way of our mission, someone is going to have to die. And honestly, if we were to fight for real... What? I feel like I could beat you. What did you just say? You arrogant little prick. Huh. Well, at least that's over. I don't have to do yet another 2-hour video. Nice, Commander. What happened? Everything suddenly turned white and then they disappeared. Apparently, they are now separated by an entirely different reality. Oh, I think he was buying time to get away. He's gone. Sure is a quick runner. And honestly, if we were to fight for real, I feel like I could beat you. That jerk. That's a lot of big talk for someone who just ran away. So what's the plan now, Vice Commander? I didn't expect the head of Hook to get involved in this. Isn't it obvious what we need to do? Sir, the commander told us not to cause any problems with Hooks. Oh, that's not the commander in there. Yeah, we're only avoiding those Hook pricks out of disgust, not fear. It simply adds one more target to our list of prey to hunt down. You're heading over to the arena as planned. Come on. Okay, but can you at least get inside the ship first? Can't go very fast if you're standing on top of it. Full floating carrier. Hmm. This guy is so tiring to deal with. How could you run? How could you run away from a fight like that? You're the head of Fook. That was disgraceful. Hey, easy there. We don't stand to gain anything from fighting him anyway. By the way, when you told Urek that you could beat him in a fight, you were just provoking him, or did you mean it? I probably meant it, but I'm not sure. Thought of a few ways to beat him, but not even I know exactly how deep the ocean is. Relocation the Sprout. Yeah, who's that now? Oh, right. Yeah, we have seen that already. Congratulations on making it this far, although you've only reached the entrance. Who's that? I imagine you are curious to know who I am, so allow me to introduce myself. I'm in charge of Pobido's forces in this war. My name is Pobido Belleria. I was always thinking about to say what even happened to his void that he just didn't bother to draw it. But I'd like to tell you all. Second command, Belleria. How to reach the arena. I can tell you're all excited to fight, so I'm sorry to say this. That on your way from the entrance to the arena, the pile of dead apes is an interesting touch. Would you like to play a little game that I'm going to suggest? This is starting to remind me of the Professor Layton series. If this seems out of nowhere, it, or if you don't even know what Professor Layton is, it's a game series where you're constantly bombarded by puzzles. In every opportunity, people are saying, "Hey, I just thought of a puzzle to solve." And Tower of God is kind of like that, just with tests and games. A game? What's he up to now? A game. Those little creatures have forgotten their place just because I deigned to fight them for a moment. I didn't come here for some little game. Step aside. Going to meet Gustav and take what I want. Then I head back as though nothing ever happened. Oh, Troy Marai is now getting serious. I can't control my body. Lost control of the bonbon too. He's just now overwhelming everyone with his poor power. Rumble. He's so powerful. Don't think anything I do will have any effect on him. What should I do? Should I accept his help like Leviathan said? Oh. Ah, please calm down, Lord Torquarai. I didn't think you would get so angry. You've prepared exactly what you wanted. What? Perhaps you've already forgotten about it. But the animal that tormented you for so long is in here. What was its name again? Enkidu? Wait. Wasn't like Enkidu from like a character from Gilgamesh? Like the story? Like the Babylonian story? Ha, like a god in its own right, like the god of creation or something. I don't remember. Enkidu. Someone died because of that monster. Enkidu. Oh, it's your fault that this happened, Träumerei. He had way longer hair back then. Actually looks kind of pretty without the mask. I feel miserable. That's how I imagine he sounds without the mask. I'm going to erase this memory. Ah, this is why I don't like when like manhwas and the like media overuses names from mythology, because now I cannot remember if I just know the name because of Gilgamesh or if it was mentioned before. God damn it. Hmm. Anyway, this is a good place to stop it, I think. We will see what's up with Enkidu and his lost memories. Probably not in the next video because, well, they won't tell us. I will not. Uh, I don't think they will. But we will see if how it continues in the next video. Until then.